talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just seem to have some limited use. You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. You suck my ass, Byakuya.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I hate you. I hate you. I hate everybody. Well, I wish you were. I hope you're the I hope you're the killer. Morning. Good. Good morning.
Good morning.
What? Huh? Nice reaction. What are you doing here?
Yep.
I intend to spice things up, so instead of school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. Bell 4, because it's fun. And as long as I'm here, I figured I'd let you hear it right from the bear's mouth. Hear what? Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates. What?
Say what?
I mean, I could have predicted that. They were heavily hinting at it. Who is it? What happened? What are you talking about? That's for me to know and for you to find out. Good luck. Something's happened to somebody. What is it? Can't be. There's no way. What if so pointless, especially now when the dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall. That's why this idiot woke me up. Makoto. Are you okay?
Hey.
Did Monokuma talk to you? Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and Byakuya. Okay, you're the only ones here. Where's everyone else? Either they're already trying to verify that what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to something that Monokuma mentioned. The something.
Perhaps.
It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder? After hearing that, what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive that thought away. So if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because what happened yesterday? Can't be. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that, huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook, do you realize how dangerous that is? Why didn't you say something yesterday? Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for themselves. What good does it do me to go out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Stop saying that. There's something wrong with him. For serious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
It's not important. What matters right now is that we find out what happened.
That's fine.
She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game's afoot. The game's going to be a foot up your ass, Byakuya. Alright, time to search. Every nook and cranny, every nook and cranny, every nook and cranny. First bathhouse. Did somebody die in the sauna? This is the first time I've seen the sauna. Kiyotaka's just there dead. No, please don't be Kiyotaka. All right. All right, it's probably somewhere on the second floor then. Aoi, found something.
So.
Like the place, new for all of us, potential natural place. All right, nothing up in here, just nothing but Sakura. All right, doesn't appear to be anything here. Oh no. It's just that you said the other day must have been lurking. Huh?
Perhaps.
something has happened. The killer might try to use this to destroy the evidence. Okay, I suppose that was just floating around in my subconscious. Okay. Alright. So most likely it happened using like knowledge or whatever, or like just how gameplay progression works. A new area was unlocked, so I'm assuming that it happened upstairs. Either in the library or in the pool. What do you have to say?
Yo.
So, what do you think about what?
Serious?
About Byakuya? I think he was brainwashed or what? I don't know. You know more about that kind of thing than me, right? What is that supposed to mean? I mean, you're kind of psychic, right?
Hey.
Listen, Makoto, I think you've completely misunderstand what I do. Listen, fortune telling is like totally different from brainwashing or hypnosis or like that pseudo-scientific bullcrap. I need you to understand that. So you expect me to think that fortune telling isn't pseudoscience? Okay. Alright, don't talk about pseudoscience with me. As I fucking dash through these hallways. Super speed. Speed running Danganronpa. I wonder, can you speedrun Danganronpa? That's the fastest I could go. Alright, first room starting from here. The pool. Alright. I can't go into the female, or can I? Doors, locker room, I have no way of unlocking it, okay. Doors open, but aren't these supposed to be locked? Oh no, it's here.
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
But the other door is unlocked. Investigation.
All clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya.
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt a murder has really taken place. Come on. In the locker rooms, they're suspicious, very suspicious indeed. When you agree? How suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. Okay. Alright, go ahead and get into the girls' locker room. Yo, swung that bitch open. Like, hopefully there's no naked girl in here. Was there a dead body in here? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? Oh, wrong one. Are you fucking kidding me? She died gruesomely. How? Alright. I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at, but as soon as I did, a wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. I tried to suppress my scream, but it was useless. A surge out of me, like a water from a spring gushing out and around. But Byakuya, on the other hand,
Very strange.
most unusual, don't you think? Totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold on the screen.
I see.
Chihiro's corpse was suspended somehow. So already, it must be a girl who did this, or because only a girl can like get into the girl's room, unless she was killed somewhere else by a boy, and then they used her leapfrog thing, her little e-learning thing, to get into the girl's room to hang her there, so it makes us think that a girl did this. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill somebody. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for everyday amateur to have committed. Unlike Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion. Okay, Byakuya, sus. Because if something, okay, so the Monokuma Theater, Monokuma was like, you need to tell the difference between a crime of passion and a crime of a planned out like a planned out kill. And what I'm assuming happened is because he's saying this was not a crime of passion. So what I'm assuming is it is a crime of passion, and in order to cover it up, they made it look like a massacre or like a planned massacre. That's what I'm thinking.
Interesting.
It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You're giving way too many clues, Byakuya. You kind of sus. My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. But before I could even begin to clear my head,
What the heck?
hey, I heard screaming. It did something. Sir, relax. Bing bong.
A body has been discovered.
All right, Monokuma.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Okay. Well, what was that? What the hell was that?
What?
All right, you were unconscious during Sayaka, so you don't know about that. What you just heard is the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine this so that it can search for the culprit, can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly. The body discovery announcement, then Chihiro's really is.
Naturally.
Dang, they fucking offed her super hard. It's, oh fuck, and I was trying to socialize with her, but she didn't like my present. What? The bitch deserved it. No, I'm just joking. Dead, yes. Dead? Before you start screaming your head off, go around everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover the killer. Taka bolted out the locker room. Everyone made their way to the scene. It was like my sense of time had just taken a wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
Yo, she about to go Ultra Instinct. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. Yo, there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this? It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. I used to read anime magazine. Yeah. Shut up. Alright, time to investigate this, and then we're going to end off the stream, and we'll do the trial next week. There's more important things to worry about than the dumbbell, but there's blood on the dumbbell. Okay, alright, nothing. Bloodlust, let's go. Word bloodlust written on the wall.
So,
I don't think this is any kind of message. It's just too strange. You know, the thing about writing bloodlust in blood doesn't it seem kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre, brutal method. And at the scene of crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away. See, not only did he bring this up, he's really driving home the point that this is like premeditated murder. And that nickname did give the internet to the serial killer. Genocide Jack? Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killing.
What is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? Why would anyone do that? Perhaps this is the work of the real Genocide Jack. Why are you like pulling this along? Genocide Jack is a high school student conveniently at this location in Danganronpa. Okay. Wait, what do you say? Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
It had to be a student, right? Because if it was a third party, that hasn't been shown then. What if there's a student here that no, because there would be their name would be on the door. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko? Hina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she's just standing there. Why did this? Like, why did they do this to Chihiro? Why would they do her that way? All right, why? Good dunk. Oh, she passed the fuck out. She fainted. That's not a good sound. Toko. Hino rushed over to collapse Toko, started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints every time she sees blood. Okay. Is she hemophobic? I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. Because her face is a horror film. Shh. Apparently she stinks. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping like on purpose. Oh, so I guess she didn't faint on purpose. It doesn't count. Gotcha. What if Monokuma was that petty? Toko, can you hear me? You gotta wake up. As if she could hear her, Toko suddenly shot awake. She literally jumped up from where she was laying. Such a strange reaction. I was total lost for words. She leapt up into the air, changing her stance as she did. Oh, put your tongue back in your mouth, girl. In no time flat, she was just standing out. Oh, why she look like that? Mondays got me like, ignored the physical contortion she had to go through. Her emotions were totally haphazard. What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Okay. Why's she acting weird, bro? Did she hit her head on something? Is she not special needs?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard. Oh, what if this is her personality from now on? She's just loopy. I would love that. The world has a front and a back, a top ending and bottom, a sea of truth, a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. Please be this her forever. Please let this be her forever. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right? Yeah.
I see.
Yo, is this one of these like anime tropes where something stupid happens to a character and then like this is just their personality from now on? It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
I don't mind taking her, but can someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Damn. She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin investigating right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing into investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realized.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain. So somebody is Genocide Jack? This seems out of nowhere. I think Byakuya is just like coming up with something to sort of like either he did it and he's trying to, which would make sense because this has been a Byakuya focused arc. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life because that's how graduation works. God, she looks so fucked. It didn't happen again. That's what you're saying. That another one of us killed a fellow classmate. What does that freak you out? You guys got no balls? You know that. There's just nothing down there at all. Well, I'll let you pray to mine. I'll let you pray to mine if you want. What? Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. Sure did, chum.
The Monokuma file.
Okay.
See ya later.
All right. Bye.
No way!
Gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends, having to suspect all our other friends?
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh no!
I hate it too.
Help me!
I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Hey, what do you plan on doing? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. Celeste and Byakuya gotta go. Hopefully Byakuya did it, or Celeste, because Celeste is very creepy. You're very enthusiastic about all this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't amass the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon. What? Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere right now and go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro was an object. Show no respect, I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Goddamn. Stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko.
Because
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right, then that Genocide Jack. I hate that. Because that's literally out of nowhere. Like, why would a fucking serial killer be in the same school as us and happen to be like a student or whatever? Then, unless we do something, more victims will start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. Oh wow. I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually,
Just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? Right? So, a new rule off the spot. So if somebody, the first arc, if Leon would have killed everybody, he would have got away scot-free. Unless Monokuma would pull some bullshit. Well, actually, no.
hey,
Good mystery. You don't want to miss out on on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else
You
happens.
son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
so,
Well, for now, Taka and me are going to drop Toko off in the room. Nice, I'm going to get dropped off. What is wrong with her? Loopy Toko is kind of the best one.
There is nothing to be done.
I have no time to stand around. We must begin our investigation. If we don't solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we'll quickly follow her to the afterlife. That's true. Hate to do it, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Investigation. Okay, 2 a.m. I was discovered in the girls' locker room, second floor of the school. Cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Makoto, do you have a sec? Okay. So what do you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just seem to have some limited use. You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. You can suck my ass, Byakuya.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I hate you. I hate you. I hate everybody. Well, I wish you were. I hope you're the killer. And this is weird. The fact that he's like allowed me to investigate. It feels like he's trying to like influence me in a way. Dumbbell on the floor. Stains on the dumbbell. Well, to head with a blunt object. Was it what killed her? I mean, this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon.
Right.
I imagine it could have been anything else. I want to just not believe anything you say. Oh, okay. Blood. This fresh blood stain carbon must have been splattered during the murder. Okay. Bloodlust has been written on the wall. Meaning your bloodlust behind it. Okay. I could feel life draining out of my own body. Dead body, Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be just. I'm just sandbagging everything Byakuya says because he's trying to goat me into thinking that some stupid serial killer just showed up. But we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. See, that's why he wants me to investigate with him, because he's trying to get me to go with what he's thinking, and like, no.
Very. What?
Yeah. Alright, Sakura uses locker room of all time, but now it's because of the Saya Chihiro. Okay.
Well.
My choice. What? She'd be talking a lot lately about the how she wanted to get stronger. You said she came here to exercise? According to Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. You should, would she really have been exercising that late? You know, myself usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us, and instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
perhaps it's difficult for me to imagine she would come alone. Yeah, she needs like a spotter. Yo, Sakura can spot me every time. Like, she can like stand right above me as I'm getting like too thirsty. I don't know why. And she needs support from others. So you're saying she would have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she would also have to come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. What if it was? No, it wouldn't be Toko. I mean, that would be convenient because she is like very like loopy at this point. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro. We'll talk about it. All right. All right. All I need to do is get stronger. I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. Okay, because of Chihiro's complex that she wants to get stronger. Well, does it count? Can't believe it's time. I believe it's time for us to move on already.
What?
New clues won't magically appear standing around here, and you need to check every aspect of the case. That's true, but you're satisfied. Let's hurry up and proceed. Yo, you're trying so hard. Like, Byakuya, you're already suspect number 1, bro. I'm not going. This is not our location. This is our next location. Place related to the investigation. Figure out yourself. It'll be fun. I guess boys' locker room? That's not even the scene of crime, idiot. I'm just trying to do everything the opposite of what you tell me to do. The gun. Every gun was used impossible, no holes. If I remember right, card reader is meant to work with our ebooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma, he said, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together. Yeah, it can't be no genocide, Jack. It had to have been a girl, and he couldn't have killed her anywhere else because there would be like blood out here. Or unless...
Did you call for me?
Yeah. He's been domesticated.
That's right.
Seems that Makoto has a question
You
for you.
need something?
Sure, what's up? Just about the card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room with the corresponding gender listed in the individual book. Well, there's more than 2 genders, Monokuma. You're being a little bit insensitive. He's a murderous bear. He doesn't give a fuck. Impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked. Okay, and it's impossible. Is it impossible for 2 people?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl. Okay. Okay. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else's their e-handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correct. So then he's on girls' can enter a locker room. But if you kill Chihiro, technically she's not alive. So it's not borrowing it. It's literally like she's dead. I don't know how this can. Or it has to be a girl that killed her then. Because so Chihiro's a girl, ding, her little thing goes by. And also the second person, which is also a girl, ding, her thing goes by. So they're able to get into the girl's room. Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you. Bro, this guy's trying to like swaffer dunk me and he's not going to do it. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other words...
Now that he says that, I am super sus. Because what I'm thinking is that since if Chihiro died outside of the room, she's considered as dead, so... And someone else used her tablet.
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But what am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to regulations. The answer has been right in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to a student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's fine is perfectly fine. Okay. Okay, so somebody probably took hers. You managed to sniff out a loophole. Knowing you, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement. Oh, you treat me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, there's not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. So you're saying, it's what I was saying. Chihiro was dead, so she wasn't able to loan it to them, so they just borrowed it. In order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to have loaned it. So sleepy. So listening to you makes me want to pass out, be more like Byakuya, and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence.
That's fine.
Okay. You're unfortunately lacking in mental faculty, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. Main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Okay. Into the main hall. So what are you looking at here? Have to figure it out myself. Local mail blocking seems like some kind of machine. Okay. Is it this? Surveillance camera sees some gun attached to it chilling. There's a mailbox here. There's something be inside of it. It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? Are these... Oh, they're probably like Junko and Sayaka's. So I'm overthinking it. They could have just took like Junko's or Sayaka's e-handbook and opened up the door using that. So you finally found them. Did you know these were here? Find them by any chance the other day. It seems like the system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, or Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. Immediately turn them on, the handbooks, and then I did. Sayaka, my zone. Fuck, right. This is Sayaka's handbook. Do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. I feel like I'm starting to get it. Should you pay closer attention to your regulations, and the answers have been right in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning your handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see now. Okay. I'm stupid, okay.
What?
Hold on a second, what's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange, one of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? Showed Junko's name when I started it up. This one won't turn on, it must be Leon's, right?
I see.
That would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with the dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Yep, that's something I don't want to remember. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising if the handbook break during this kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey.
No!
Hey! What? E-handbooks is essential to students' life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, and super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily, but it did. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof at up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, wouldn't do crap. But even my amazing handbook does have one weak point. What it does?
I can't hear you.
It's a secret. Wouldn't you go breaking any more handbooks? He must have broken it somehow without realizing its weakness was. Right? It's hard to say. I think it's the okay, let's think. What could have broken it? Huh. Huh. I don't know. I just had a thought. So, could Steam possibly destroy one? Cause Steam can also damage like iPhones and shit like that. Cause what if? But why would he do that? Or it could be either one of them. It could be Kiyotaka or Mondo, because Mondo just doesn't seem like the type, because he's like a kind of a meathead. He doesn't plan things out really. But Kiyotaka, he could be Genocide Jack, because Kiyotaka and Mondo went into the steam room with their clothes on. And if he had his e-handbook on there, it could destroy the e-handbook. And what he possibly could have done is switched out his e-handbook with Leon's. And I'm overthinking it. Like when I have to get to that step.
That's fine.
I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter now. Either way, something about it still bothers me. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What are you talking about? What do you mean by Byakuya? It's not, to be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed, absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack, okay, what are you? He's trying to gaslight me and I don't like this. That murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
What?
Okay. Who else could it be? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre, brutal method. It's like a ghost attacking suddenly and slipping away before the police caught up to them. Hifumi did say something about a ghost. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious killer? Genocide Jack. They said he's killed thousands of people, but that's got to be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be demented psychotic killer? You're not wrong to wonder, but words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. What is it? What do you mean by, oh, okay.
Don't make me repeat myself.
And I have the a bias to believe that. Is there really proof? Yes, there's somewhere I like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need. Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence does something like that really. Hey, you too. Big trouble. Need your help?
I don't have time to
We're
play.
busy. Leave us alone. It's emergency. Emergency. You gotta help me. What happened? It's a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, Hina. It's an emergency. Oh, an emergency. What happened? Something was wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. I hope she's like a better person now. I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya? Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
You're trying to like dissuade me from like different avenues. Okay, come on, let's hurry. Wait for us,
go.
Hina. It seems like she headed to the dorms. Toko's rooms, most likely. You're right. Oh, Toko is right here. Toko's inside, some kind of emergency. Oh, maybe ask her? You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's the emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she's doing. But when we did, it's weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. What weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Good idea. Yo, Toko. Might as well give it a shot. Bing bong. Door swung open. Oh, this isn't good. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me. What?
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Okay.
Allow it.
Okay.
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
What? Close the door in my face. What? That's like the whole time when I rang a little while ago. Drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make sense, right? I was afraid to leave her alone, so I tried to bust the door down, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I wouldn't even budge. Toko was scared enough to bar her door. She was hanging around What if Genocide Jack is Byakuya? Because maybe she like discovered something about him. I don't know, because she's been infatuated with him. He thinks a serial killer. Okay. Is that why Toko's scared? Really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Byakuya. Because you were all like, ooh, because she likes you. Could you ask her to come out your room?
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Are you sure you're going to talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. No, he just wants to continue the trial. Stood in front of the door. Bing bong. After a few moments.
What do you want?
You're also annoying. Bacula.
It's Byakuya.
Okay. I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. Yo, what if... Okay, now I'm back onto the Genocide Jack thing. I think it's Byakuya because he's up here. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide ever have control again. With that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. What were you talking about just now? Something about a promise. I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. No, just let Hina take care of her. Oh yeah, I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Then let's go. Byakuya! I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as he walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. Just kept walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. Library? Come on, let's go in. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to check. Alright, so there's probably like, you know, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh,
Let's
here.
go.
It'll make sense once you're inside. So many books and files. So much dust,
So in
too.
other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. There's so many file stuff in here. What's all these
That's
things?
enough.
These documents are dangerous. Dangerous. Detailed all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power, the secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you are ready to be disappeared for it, take a look at these very interesting people in here. You're kidding, right? Am I? No, I'm already disappeared. What are you talking about? If you think you're looking at them, let me give you a little warning. Those are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind thing that any normal person wouldn't want to look. Okay? All those files are investigation reports, reported different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. Okay? Alright, a wooden box, empty. It's empty. Although judging by the small smudges on the dust, it looks like something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. Extension cord, huh? This light. Dust lamp. Oh yeah.
what?
You have a problem with the lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Oh, okay.
That's right.
Okay, presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be classified for another 30 years. Declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it, bro. So you're beginning to understand the true splendor of this library. The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records. There's no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? Can't be real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, I mean, like, it's hard to like believe everything like at face value, because especially when like this stuff is like being given to us by Monokuma. Like he could have like fucked with some documents or whatever, just to make it look like they're real and they existed. I mean, there's just so much. How can anyone ever have? Alright, I suppose it just goes to show you how much Hospeak truly wields. The mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us. See, the mastermind is like the issue where I'm just like, no, like, I would want to control the media that you guys are getting intake, like have intake. So I wouldn't trust any of it 100% at face value, because like, why would they provide you with any of the information needed? What do you mean? Usually, normally, normal, ordinary, simple, those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything, okay? You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies at all? Documents gathered here have reviewed them multiple times. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all the documents more than once. But all these are like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, not as dusty, all right? Members of the Togami family has access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers, domestic as well. How is that possible?
So in other
I already
words,
told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadow. My family is a member of that council. I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. I don't trust Byakuya, but to become such a ruler, I must know all the levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. Okay, this is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is usually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. What always interests me about most were cold cases regarding those reports. Hold on, for reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine. Okay, excellent mental exercise. I solved more than a few of the cases just by reviewing the reports. Among them, all those reports, one of my recent favorites is Genocide Jack, of course. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is a complete case file. Every single report surrounding Genocide Jack has been compiled in here because there are so many. Allow me to quickly summarize. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. First characteristic is every time at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise face. The best part is yet to come. The second characteristic, the victims are suspended. Let me see. The ones who knew about the particular fact were members of the police and the higher ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media has ever found out. In other words, no one on the news or online, nobody knew the truth. So you're literally just outing yourself as the only one who knows that they could have been suspended. So either you and only you and Genocide Jack know that information. So only key officials and the killer himself knew about the act of mounting the victim. Okay. Now if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body's most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
The key question, in fact, the question is quite simple. It has to be,
In other words,
isn't the copycat killer the real Genocide Jack or you? Because you're outing yourself as like, if it isn't the real Genocide Jack, it's the copycat killer, which would be you because you would know this information.
in other words,
So he's a little bit, he's self-reporting a little bit. That's right, there in the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself amongst the rest. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer walking amongst us.
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined killers such a reputation would become a part of a little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? Imagine you might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Ignorance.
If you get down to your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Okay, show me. But about that Genocide Jack file, can I see?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Byakuya handed me a file. I flipped through it with tense and nervous fingers. Suddenly, mine has stopped. I reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had been collected. Names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32, Tetsuro Hanada, 17, Shoji Gaku, 23, Kano Issei, 14, Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Okay, they range from various ages. Okay. Komatsuna Taro, Takefume Gono, Uchida Naohisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima. This list is, there is no end to this list, but no one became perfectly clear as I read. A bunch of dudes. They were suspended. It can't be Genocide Jack. If the motive is what I think it is, then if the motive is what I think it is, then I think the way to prove that this isn't Genocide Jack is it's all dudes and Chihiro's a girl. Killed is suspended in the exact same way. Bloodlust. If you look at the next page, you'll find an interesting tidbit. Next page. Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or holidays, or either day or night. The most common time for killings to take place on holidays is in the afternoon. Based on this fact, suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never came forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder, DID. Okay.
So in other words,
the key point here is that the culprit may have a split personality. Split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV. So part of another totally unbelievable story. Okay.
let's
All
go.
right. Should get going soon. Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Byakuya. As you, Byakuya left without another word. I hurried to the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Just all of a sudden like
I
that.
don't have time to play with you.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Alright, this is where I'm sorry about that. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream. We're actually like just about to wrap up because it is getting very late. In the end, I felt like someone's just playing. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one who killed Chihiro. Murderous Fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find out no matter what. Let's say one more time. I should go back to the girls' locker room. I should check out the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful. Yeah, for sure. I'm just going to stream until like I reach a natural stopping point. And then I'm coming back again tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we're going to be taking a look at a game and then playing or watching some stuff as well. So let me go ahead and check out this boys' locker room real quick because they told me to go here. And then once I do so, oh, Hifumi, what's going on? Bing bong. Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit. Another stat has increased for me. Evidence, what did you find? Cannot reveal that just yet, but I guarantee what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Yeah, Miss Ludenberg says she witnessed something worthwhile. What did you see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? So, okay, so where's Celeste now? Warehouse by the dorm, she was there, but at the same time she was not there. What's it going to be? Okay. This game is called Danganronpa. It's a murder mystery game where a bunch of kids are trapped in a school, forced to kill each other, and we have to find out who the killer is. So, pretty interesting. Alright, this poster. Tornado. It's a boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't seem quite fit the boys. Oh, I see. Is that dried up blood? Strange stain on the carpet. What is it? It's brown. Somebody doo-dooed on the floor? Okay. I have to give you a piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
Goodbye.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay, Chihiro's e-handbook has been added to... Okay, so her e-handbook is missing. Mondo, what's going on? Talk to me, Mondo Burger. Dude had a real complex about being weak. Okay. Alright. Alright, she has a complex about being weak. Okay, I already talked about the complex. The body. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time, thoroughly. She said thoroughly, but I don't have any limits. I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like to be some kind of rope. The rope used to tie her up was some kind of crucifix position. Huh? The extension cord. The plug. So this isn't the rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's an issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But after seeing them again, after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Yeah, cause she stabbed them. She got stabbed, or she didn't get stabbed. She got bludgeoned. So she was. So the motive changed. So it's a copycat, and the only copycat, because Byakuya sold himself because he was like, "Yo, the copycat." He sold himself because he said the copycat, like no one else would know how to hang the body, that the bodies were always hung, but because he sold himself out by saying that. Okay. Nature of the rope that was used to, and the extension cord too. Plus, it might help to look into Genocide Jack case one more time.
Damn. No forgiveness.
I can't forgive this. Okay. All right, the bloodlust is still there. Oh no, I can't believe I have to. I wouldn't be saving the trial till next week. There's still more. Okay. I checked her body, right? Oh, the picture that clearly has blood on it. Let me go ahead and... Yeah, I know. It's a blood-stained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. Yo! The pictures were switched. The pictures were switched. She was killed in the boys' locker room. How did she get in the boys' locker room? Huh. Yeah, I'm a genius. Two locker room posters. Okay, she was killed in the boys' room by Genocide Jack or Byakuya. Okay, talk to me. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. Absolutely everything I might need to live a full life. From food, clothes, towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see, but have you found anything related to the case?
Unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it's pointless. You seemed, then you have found something. Very well, I'll tell you and only you. Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What, really?
Indeed.
Right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Yeah, that big ass gym
Because I
bag.
can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, and that.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Okay. You stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost as if she's trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to exercise in the morning, but it appears she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would ever have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. Celeste, I hope you slip and fall. There's no trace of a jacket or duffel bag Celeste could have saw Chihiro carrying, which means the killer could have gotten rid of it somehow. Okay, so I have to go find that duffel bag. Jesus, it's taking longer than I wanted to. I should have started this game earlier. Oh my god, I would have been bumbling around here forever. I would not have think to go back to the archives. Oop. When the box is empty, the extension cord was in here before. Okay. S-lamp, grab thing, put back in here, desk over there. Want to take a look at should be around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone? Did someone take it out the archives? But the only one who would do something like that, I think anyone would be Byakuya. Ooh, okay, alright. There's a laptop here too. Alright, I guess I gotta check the lamp. The lamp won't turn on. I see it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach out the outlet out here, but the last time I saw it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. Byakuya used the extension cord, so he did it. Finally, frick yes. Oh.
I'm getting tired of
I'm sorry it
waiting.
took so
Shall
long,
we just
Monokuma.
plunge right in?
Alright.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial.
The class trial. Okay.
You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
夜朝までずっとそばにいて合図をして